Okay, come on, Patch. Here we are at Pitlochry, and we're at the standing stone I put into my GPS on the way down. And there's no signpost to it. There's not a path to it either, but I thought I would take a moment to pop by and say hello. And I could just walk in and visit the stone, but and I'm a little bit tempted, but to be honest, this is absolutely fine. I don't need to go in and touch this one, or so it says to me. But what I do have here, I did remember my my infrared camera. And it's too bright to see the laser pointer on it. But yeah, it is showing, you maybe can't see it on here, but it's, the sun itself is just glowing white. Holding two cameras up like this is remarkably impossible. Zoom out again. Is that any better? Have a chance of seeing it? Yes, it's glowing white in the heat. Let me just see if I can get the temperature of it. Temperature is 35 degrees Celsius on the stone. Wow. Very cool. And that'll just be the sun's heat. And what I must have parked in, which there is signs for, is a walk. So we can take a wee look at that and see what's up here. The reason that I was guided to this place, my guide said that it's on the Rose Line. So this almost directly flows up the route all the way up through the UK, connected into the heart to Mother Gaia. It's called Benliach Path. It's a patch. You can see it there. Galactic Path and Benny Vraki. My guess is some sort of path and waterfalls. Very beautiful. I'm guessing the path here is for the car parking is for this as well. I must admit, I am absolutely toasting. I don't know how long my phone will last. It kept overheating on the drive here. Just before we leave the stone, in case I'm too hot to come back down. Just say hello to it. What I was saying to it was to bring in the same energy I brought down from Orkney. It feels in many respects that I'm rethreading the connections between each of these sacred sites. The stone circles are power generators and connect deeply into the earth, ley lines and chakras. And the standing stones, certainly this one, I can't speak for all of them, feels that it is for boosting. It's like boosting the signal. So relaying on the energy to the next site. You can still use the stone for very similar activities. So the storage of ancient knowledge and wisdom, the encoding of ancient truths and DNA upgrades and connecting them in into the ground. And if you put any seeds around it, or any fertility ceremonies there, then the stone will support that also. It carries the same energy. It just doesn't generate all by itself the same amount. I must admit, I am roasting. If this video cuts off any time, you'll know why. It was the camera overheating. Our camper fans are churning away up there. There is some shade up here, so we can take a wee look up there. If we can make it, Patch. So it must be the maximum degrees is 35 degrees, is what the 35 degrees Celsius is what the camera, infrared camera, is picking up, which is just fascinating. We're just not used to it in this country. It was quite overwhelming, and no real, other than a hat, some funny shades, and a jumper wrapped around you, not a lot of protection. Can hear really beautiful sounding stream or burn down there. Yeah, Pitlochry is beautiful. I believe it was there's a dam nearby. I think you have to walk to it, and I believe that's where one of the famous UFO incidents was. Vash, let's go to the shade. I've never pined so much for shade. And here comes a car. Let's just dive into this shade. Come in. Oh, clear, clear. Keep going, Patch. Let's just go up to the top of the field here and see. Again, it's another entrance. Wow. And there's quite a few wee boulders curiously scattered across the boundary here. Almost big enough to be standing stones, to be the remnants of a stone circle down there. You can see one in there. Oh wow, that shade is nice. Hello, Mr. Tree. Oh, almost dropped the infrared camera in my face, which is quite heavy. Oh wow, Patch. It is intense. What does it look like in Scotland when you're too hot? It looks like this. There's a nice welcome breeze. Beautiful view from up here. As much as I'd love to go for a big long walk, it's not fair on Patch. It's not fair really on me either, to be honest. Lovely. It's lovely to stop by here though. And to be honest, if I wasn't coming in here, I think it was plus 8 minutes on the journey, according to Google. If I wasn't coming here, I'd just be stopping at, a busy lay-by or lightly lay-by. So this is a welcome experience. There's some really beautiful clouds guiding us here as well. This one down here feels like a big butterfly. That is intense. That heat. Let me just see. Let's do another measurement and see what the temperature is. because it is roasting. We'd also measure patch, which is quite handy. You can see if he's overheating or not. Right, let's measure patch. Says wow. This is maximum of 78. How is that possible? He'd literally be on fire. Let's see what's the road here. It says 50 degrees Celsius. Isn't this like the highest earth temperature, or like about as high as you can survive? Is that really true? 30 degrees. I don't know if you can really see any of this on the camera. Down to the ground. Okay, the ground is as high as 60. And patch, let's put a little laser on him. He can't be in his 60s. I think he'd be dead by then. I don't mean his age. I mean his temperature. But he's been very clever in the van while we're traveling. He's been, yeah, I think it's jumping around between 30 and 40 ambience. I think mostly around 30. It's incredibly hot, and definitely a time to take extra precautions. So I'll make sure the van is nice and cooled. There's no shade to park in. Maybe we'll give the car next to us some shade. Those noises. That's our camper van blasting away. No, it's not. It's a Tesla. Oh my god. Why is a Tesla making so much noise? It's just parked. Well, I also wanted to, let's have a wee look at the temperature here. The van. I feel a bit woozy, to be honest. Not showing it. Show the temperature. 45 degrees with a maximum of 70. Wow. That is insane. Right, you need some water patch. Right, oh my god. That was close. Okay, have some water. Last time he jumped in, knocked his water everywhere, and we had to empty the van out and clear it all out. Anyway, this is what Scotland's like, in somewhere between 30 and 40 degrees. And it's lovely to see the standing stone and help weave some beautiful energy between the sacred sites. Okay, hope you enjoy. Take care, sending love.